Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm pretty excited. We're going to be checking out a 2017 Targa, the second gen 991. Let's go check it out.
Whoa! What a dick! You got that on tape, didn't you?
So it's not every day I get to check out a 991, and as you all know, I've been going backwards and forwards over the past year or so. Do I keep my 997? Do I trade it in and try and get up to a 991? I would go for a first gen 991, but ideally I really want the second gen. And in today's video, I get to check out a second gen 991. I'm so excited. My friend Chris is the happy owner. You may remember a couple of months ago, I did a video comparing his Cayenne Turbo with my base. Here we go. And he's since traded it in. He's really excited to be a 911 owner now. And I'm really excited, so let's go check it out. Let it rip, Chris. My God. I'm gonna keep my elbow out of the way of your manual stick shifting.
I know. I'm so bad. I haven't driven a manual in like 10 years. And certainly not a sports car. The last manual I had was like a Saturn Ion.
Oh, really?
Four speed. It's like pretty sexy car there, yeah.
Oh, you moved up at least 5 steps in the world.
Yeah.
Wow, that's got some throttle to it.
Yeah.
So, Chris, last time we were together in a car, it was a red Porsche, but it was a Cayenne.
It was a Cayenne.
And what have you got here?
I've got a 2017 911 Targa 4.
Targa 4. And why did you choose the Targa?
The Targa is just a really interesting model, and you don't see them anywhere. They're incredibly rare, and I know it's one of the least made models by Porsche, and I just think it's cool as hell. The convertible top, and it's just a cool car. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more collectible 911 models for sure. Yeah,
and if I'm not mistaken, it was introduced into Porsche's lineup because of American requirements originally.
Yeah, so it sounds like back in like the 60s when Whoa!
What a dick! Holy shit!
You got that on tape, didn't you?
I did. But you couldn't see what was going on out front there, but this massive cement mixer thought, fuck it, I'm going to turn in front of this car. Jesus. Hey, well, at least we know the braking system is second to none.
The brakes are still solid.
Fucking hell. Oh my God.
All right, well.
Good driving. Good driving.
All right.
All right, I'm just going to... Yeah, nearly pissed myself. Should that be in the middle of the video?
That would have been one hell of a video. Then it would have been something to follow up with your steering wheel.
Absolutely. 2 drivers
Targa
thrown
crash
through the window. Oh my God. Yeah, well, should that be a blooper reel at the end, or should we just let that in? Jesus. That could be the opening kind of scene.
There you go.
Oh my god. All right. So where were we? Yeah, the Targa. It was introduced because of American regulations, right?
Yeah, so it sounds back in the '60s. It sounded like because convertibles and these rollovers, Porsche came up with this and developed the Targa model with the fixed rollover bar.
Yes.
And they had and you could remove they had like a vinyl. I think it was vinyl, removable rear window and top.
Got you. And now we've got the fancy, super awesome mechanical technology of today.
Yes.
And we've got this beautiful remote controlled or automatically opening and closing rooftop.
Yeah.
Which, looking at it before with the footage, that's really special.
It is one of the coolest things ever, and if you want to stop a crowd somewhere,
Yeah, for sure. And that's not the only special thing about this car. The interior is pretty special.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get that you're not, just wanting any old Carrera. I mean, you took your time to pick this one out, right?
Yeah.
All of the bullying and the goading from our little Porsche and Pancake Street to go and buy a car quickly didn't push you over the line any faster, right?
Oh, it kind of did. I mean,
oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to wait a little bit later in the summer until I got my driveway in, but I'm like, as soon as that snow disappeared, I'm like, all right, you got me. I gotta go. I gotta get something immediately.
Yeah, so. Very good. But this interior is lovely. Is it the same red as your Cayenne?
Same exact red.
Okay,
yep.
With the silver trim?
No, I had black trim in my my Cayenne.
Okay, so you've gone for something slightly different.
A little bit different.
It's really impressive though, and the deviated stitching as well.
Yep.
Red and it looks like there's leather everywhere.
Yes.
We've got the leather trim inserts here on the door.
Yep.
Yeah, very impressed. So we were gonna sort of drive my 997 today and compare it to your 991. Unfortunately, my 997 is in the shop and they haven't given me back.
Yep.
But what are your first driving impressions? And this is your first 911, isn't it?
This is my first 911. Now, I've driven a whole bunch of different 911s.
Okay.
I think most recent is probably the most comparable is probably I drove a 2014 911 4S.
Okay.
And really liked that 3.8, that naturally aspirated 3.8 that was a great sound to it. It had sport exhaust.
Yeah.
Sounded
nice.
really solid, but it just doesn't feel. I know with these 3.0 turbo motors, this car just feels so much more linear, and the power band just seems to be so much larger.
Really?
Than the previous generation. Now, this only being the base, it doesn't have the the extra 50 horsepower or 40 horsepower on that you get with the S model, but
you've still got upwards of 350.
370.
370 horsepower.
370.
Okay. Right, which is nothing.
It's nothing to throw it. And this is probably the Targa is also, like I said, probably the slowest of the 911s because of the additional weight with all the mechanics for the rooftop, and you got that, But still, I'm more than happy with the power. Just as fast off the line as my Cayenne Turbo.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't get quite as much torque and that throw you back in the seat, but it's still a fun car.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. When you pulled away before, I was sort of finding my head going back here in the seat.
Yeah.
Very nice. And the sound of that engine when you floor it. I mean, the cabin I think is very comfortable. I could sit here and talk on the phone just fine.
Yep.
But then when you put your foot down, you can really hear that go. Mm-hmm. And if we weren't stuck behind this 1979 Camry or whatever it is, we could open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you think you're going to keep this for a couple of years?
A couple of years.
But you've got your eye on a 992, haven't you?
I'm a 992. I think maybe the upgrade would be a 4S in a couple of years. We'll see.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. I'm really toying with the idea of maybe just building out new something.
Yeah.
We'll see where things are at then. But
how many times have you configured your Dream 992 on Porsche.com so far?
Maybe about 20.
Wow, that's more than me.
At least once or twice a day. Got to figure out these options. There's some cool stuff out there.
I've done it like 4 or 5 times, and I thought that was like stalking Porsche, but clearly you stalk Porsche more than I do.
Much more. Yeah.
So should we try and find a spot to pull over and we'll get the top down?
Yeah, let's do it.
And see what it's like.
Ready?
Okay, Chris, let's do it. It's like a transformer. That's pretty quick.
I think it said like 18 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's throw our hair back. Woo! Yes! That is so good. Okay, I couldn't have a phone call now. No way. Wow, I mean, that's really powerful. It's hard to imagine how much more powerful the turbo is.
Oh, the turbos are insane.
God.
They're utterly insane.
That really pulled me back in my chair.
Yeah.
And this is just the 4.
This is just the base.
It's not the S, it's not the GTS, and it's not the turbo. Wow.
No.
I'm always paranoid being so tall that my head sticks above the windscreen and something's going to hit me. Like, I don't know, like a rock or a bird or I don't know what.
You're gonna be like Fabio, you hit in the head like with a bird.
Yeah, right. So there you have it, guys. That's the Targa video, the 991 2nd gen. What a fun afternoon. Big thank you to Chris for letting me come over and check out his car and take me for a drive. Very sporting of him. A lot of fun, a very nice guy. Yeah, wow, such a nice car. I mean, the exterior, you know, I love it. The 2nd gen 991, I love it. But his interior, that contrasting red and black with the deviated stitching, it's such a special addition, I think, or a design style choices. Such a special version of that Targa. Really, really, really fantastic. So, thanks for checking in. Some more videos coming soon. My Pfister exhaust arrived via UPS yesterday from Darren Pfister over in wherever he is, out west somewhere. I'm going to be unboxing that later this week. Well, I'm hopefully going to get my 997 back from the shop. It has its 80k service going on right now. So hopefully this week or next week I'll be getting the Pfister exhaust installed. We've got another couple of Porsche and Pancakes meetups coming soon. And I'm going to take any opportunity I can to get out there and test pilot my drone with the car and start taking some more footage. So thanks as ever for all your support and comments. Catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.